What's up guys, it's Drac, and I'm going to do something a little bit different today. I'm going to be reviewing this as well as the two new kind of figure things that also shoot Nerf darts from the Rogue One line. But I'm starting with the Force Awakens one because I made a mistake, and this one was on the shelf with them, and I didn't realize that it wasn't necessarily new. But I'm going to review it anyway because I think that it's the coolest one, by far being the Falcon itself. So it comes with Finn and Chewbacca and BB-8. This is, of course, Jakku's Finn because he still has Poe's jacket on him. But in addition to the three models, it's the Falcon itself that makes this so expensive. So I anticipate it being large. It says that it's going to require 2 AA batteries and has lights and sounds. It is a Disney Hasbro tie-in, so no assembly required, not a Lego or anything like that. And apparently there are going to be a variety of different things that happen when the figures interact with this sort of playset. Now there's dart storage, and it includes 2 darts as well as a dart firing mechanism that pops out, and that's like what I really care about, being that it is the Nerf tie-in kind of figure thing. So let's go ahead and unbox it, see what we have to work with. It's a very expensive toy. I'm not going to talk about whether or not I think it is worth it. It was certainly expensive when Force Awakens came out, and I think it is still quite expensive. But are these stickers or panel pieces? Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's an entire set of stickers that needs to go on the Falcon before you even have it looking the way that it's supposed to. But here is, whoops, trying guys, maybe the other side. For sure. Here's the Falcon itself with no stickers or embellishments. Much smaller than the hovering version of it, for sure. We have buttons on the side that are protected by cardboard, and I assume these are deploying buttons. And then here's our pop-out dart storage. Just a lot of cool, weird stuff going on here. It will look much better with stickers on it, but I don't particularly want to fool with that for this review. Also, I think that it's tacky for whatever it's worth. I think that a toy that costs this much, being 150 United States dollars at MSRP, should not have stickers as its embellishment, especially since we can see here clearly Hasbro knows how to paint both figures and models, so why make people do the work themselves? So stripping this away, and here we have just a ton of stuff going on. Oh wow. So lots of little knobs and buttons that do things. So this pulls out like this. These were up just a moment ago. I wonder if BB-8 fits into here. That would be kind of cool. I don't think so though. That appears to be some sort. BB-8 doesn't seem to fit into anything. He has a tiny hex on the bottom of him that would allow him to stick onto some things, and then his head articulates a little bit. The figures themselves are not as nice as the deluxe Hasbro figures, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna try. Is there any way to make it stay together while you're playing with it? So we'll try this button first. Doesn't seem to do anything, and this button pops up. These guns come out. That's kind of cool. And they're all spring-loaded, of course. Just the entire thing pops out and then recompresses. But that's this switch here. This wants to open so bad. I don't know why. So that's kind of cool. Didn't make any noise when I did that, though. And then this button here deploys our gun. So that's also kind of neat. Now I have a bad feeling that this is going to fire a lot like the Blade Builders, where putting this in depresses the AR and allows you to exactly do that, and now it is primed and ready to fire. So how does the Falcon blast? Is it another push of this button? Oh wow, that is $150 of disappointment, guys. Luckily we can load it and store it, perhaps. Maybe it'll fire better if it deploys all at the same time. Alright, go! It didn't even fire, guys. Oh, that was better. I don't know, it's clearly spring-loaded. It's a tiny plunger. It's just not doing much. Not particularly great. As far as the rest of the Falcon goes, there's a button here. And here. And they open it up, giving you access to all of these other panels that you can put on top of it to make it look more like the Falcon. And that explains like why this hex is here, because this dish is going to go in here. Here, we can start on that for sure. So this dish will go in here. Extra guns. Kind of cool, but still haven't gotten any of the lights and sounds to activate quite yet. This popped off the back panel, but hasn't really opened it up all the way. Is this it? Is this all the playscape that you get? So this is the Hyperdrive Trigger. It should work since we've installed the batteries. And then all kinds of different sabotage noises and whatnot. That opens up the back. And then after you've pulled it off, you're supposed to... I don't know. All very confusing. It should be making noise. This should be doing hyperdrive sounds, like all kinds of stuff should be going on. This changes this down in here. And I think that this is as much of a play area as you get, but just kind of disappointing all the way around. I don't know how else to put that. Like, the figures interact with the set, but you have to put on the stickers. It's not making lights and sounds. This should be a hyperdrive button, and I did install the batteries, so I don't know what's going on there. And then the Nerf dart firing is not very exciting, in my opinion. Up here we have the deployable guns and extra dart storage in here. And this side. Although it only came with one dart, go figure. And then up in here you can open up and slide Finn and Chewie in if you want them to pilot the Falcon. But I think that this is honestly a strong pass. Don't buy this one. Hopefully the less expensive ones fire Nerf darts better and don't have all this nonsense required to get them up and running. But I will unbox the other ones and link to them in the description box below as I get them out throughout the day. Hopefully this video wasn't too terribly boring. I am not super duper satisfied with the Falcon as it's currently blasting. This mechanism that Hasbro has decided can be integrated into lightsabers and the Falcon and other things just seems kind of disappointing overall, like, especially since it won't stay closed. But deploy and then fire. I don't know. 15-foot ranges aren't bad. That first shot was atrocious, and then the set does a bunch of other stuff, except it won't light up or make noises. Ah, so frustrating. Oh well, that's my review of the deluxe Millennium Falcon with blasting technology, and don't get it. It's just a strong pass.